Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you in advance for subscribing. So, if you're going to the DMV to get your vehicle title and you're wanting that title to print out, and you can just walk away with that title in hand, unfortunately, that is not always going to be the case. There are times where you will hear the DMV clerk tell you that we have to put a hold on your record. Your title is not going to print out because we have to conduct more research on your title or the title history for that vehicle. If you hear this, it is perfectly normal pertaining to this type of situation. It does happen. Okay. So, a lot of times when it comes to that title not printing out, assuming you paid cash for the vehicle, the DMV will have to do research. There's an issue where maybe a discrepancy took place over the years for that title record, or even could be a couple months or whenever the title record was established. Things may have went wrong. Also, the DMV could have made a mistake, and then there's also the possibility that there's some sort of fraudulent activity that may have occurred somewhere along the way. But in either case, the DMV will have to do their research and due diligence to see what happened and then go from there. So I just want you guys to be aware. Don't be surprised. Don't think that you've done anything wrong. That may not be the case. It could just be an internal issue that the DMV is trying to sort out. Okay, so I'm going to highlight a couple of red flags, that could really stop your title from printing, and issues in which the DMV will need to research and, go from there. So the first thing is, if you have an antique vehicle, it is very likely, very possible that the DMV may need to do research. A lot of times with antique vehicles, changes to the vehicle itself have occurred along the way over many years. Sometimes the changes are not updated in the DMV system. They're not caught right away. And things just continue to build up with these vehicles. Unfortunately, sometimes problems arise and come up much later. Okay, unfortunately. So if you have an antique vehicle, this is a possibility. Okay, another situation could be, the year of the vehicle. So let's say you have a title, and the title that you have, could be a 2010. Okay, but in the DMV system, that year could come up as a 2008. So where is the discrepancy? That is what the DMV has to sort out. Another issue could be the VIN. Okay, maybe the VIN is missing a couple of digits. Also, there could be a clerical error with the VIN. So, another issue, the DMV has to sort this out, research to see where did the mistake occur. Okay. Another issue could be the title number on the title itself. Okay. Could be wrong. The title number that you're presenting on that title could be, such and such. And in the DMV system, they could be looking for or looking at another title number that is out there. Okay. So, these discrepancies and the possibility of fraud, again, is out there in DMV's mind, and it's something that they take very seriously. There are other areas that could stop your title from printing, but I really wanted to highlight, these issues at hand here. Now, some of you may be saying, well, Chanel, I physically have this title. I have all of this information on this title. What's the problem? Okay, again, it's not something that you have done, but even though you physically have that title, you have the VIN, the year, make, model, all of this information on that title, and it's in plain sight, that's good. However, the DMV, could be looking at something totally different pertaining to that title record. Again, a discrepancy, or worst case fraud has occurred somewhere along the line. Okay, or even maybe the DMV made a mistake. It just depends. So, even though you have that title, it does not necessarily mean that everything that you're looking at is what DMV has on their end. Okay. In the world of auto titles, let me just share this. Okay. even though you physically have a title, everything that you're looking at is not always what it seems to be. Okay, I do title research, and unfortunately, I see things, in this industry pertaining to title research that is very, very crazy, very strange, but it doesn't surprise me because I've been coming across it for so long. So, in DMV's defense, it does happen, and again, I just want you guys to be aware of it. When it comes to researching titles, title records, sometimes to DMV, they can get their results, the same day. Sometimes it can take a few days. Worst case, it can take a couple of weeks. It really depends on the situation at hand, the discrepancy at hand. So, sometimes you will have to pack some patience, okay? If you've been involved in a situation where the DMV told you they need to conduct more research on your title history for the vehicle, and you want to share your experience, feel free to drop me a line below or visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Please click share and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.